A major bourbon theft ring is busted in Kentucky, and distillers say it shows just how big the demand for the whiskey has become. News Channel 5's Todd Walker is in the newsroom tonight with why bourbon makers just can't keep up with all this. Todd.
Rory, that alleged theft ring that was busted today involved employees from Wild Turkey and Buffalo Trace distilleries. It had apparently gone on for years, but it follows the rise of bourbon's popularity, making it a hot commodity and hard for those distillers to keep up. At Pritchard's Distillery at Fontenelle,
over the course of 6 days, it ferments, turns into what we call a distiller's beer, will be about 7 to 8% alcohol.
It is slow work to make that perfect spirit.
We were making brandy today. We were distilling wine, making brandy.
And there is one that they can't make fast enough.
We're out of some of our bourbon right now and won't have any for a while.
Distillers everywhere are seeing a shortage of bourbon. Its popularity has been spiking for the last few years, and while that's good for business, the demand is outpacing the supply. It can't be made overnight.
It's got to be in the barrel for about 4 years. So that alone, you're having to forecast what's going to happen and project to know how much to put in the barrel.
What we have here is a multifaceted crime ring, essentially with 3 separate categories: Buffalo Trace, Wild Turkey, and steroids aspects.
Which would explain why distillers weren't at all that surprised to hear about a major bourbon theft bust near Lexington, Kentucky today. The investigation had gone on for a few months, and today 9 people were indicted, accused of stealing more than $100,000 worth of bourbon by the barrel and by the bottle since 2008.
It's like 500 pounds. So you're not talking about a man grabbing it and running with it.
Investigators say several buyers have admitted to purchasing multiple cases of the stolen whiskey.
It's gotten so popular, it's passed vodka in a lot of respects, which was always the most popular spirit in the market.
It's no surprise to those who make it. They just hope that kind of demand is there once these barrels are cracked open again.
You get 4 years down the road and all your bourbon's gone and you're scrambling to make more, and you hope the trend stays the way it is.
Now, Pritchard's Distillery does still have one type of bourbon still on the shelves, but it's better known for its rum and white whiskey. The alleged ringleader of this theft scheme in Kentucky is Gilbert Thomas Kurtzinger. He faces a slew of charges, including receiving stolen property totaling over $10,000. The barrels were found in his backyard. Rory?
Wow, Todd, thanks. Kentucky's bourbon production has increased more than 150% since 1999.